Hey, how's everybody doing? It's dyclif here, and this is just going to be a short video showing off my roster that I made, I guess. I didn't really make it, but I just tweaked it, I guess you can say. But anyways, right here it is. Well, it's in options. Start off with the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm just going to fly through these teams just real quick. I changed the ratings to what I thought was basically how their overall season went. And Drew Holiday up there with some of the most improved players in the league. I got him at an 84. The game gave him an 88. That's too high in my opinion. Just too much. But I'm just going to go through this real quick, make some minor comments. I gave Bonham an 84 whenever he's healthy because of the basically how up in the air he is. Like, I really don't know. The Bucks pretty much remain the same. And basically anybody that's been injured for the whole season, I took into consideration, gave them a little bit to work off of, like Amari. I put him at an 80. He was an 83, so there's that. Celtics, who is my favorite team, try to stay unbiased. I gave Paul Pierce an 84 because he did actually have a pretty outstanding season with Rondo hurt. KG an 83, Green an 80. He definitely improved towards the end of the season. Bradley remains the same. Terry dropped to a 74. Not what I was really looking to get out of him this season. He went from being like a six-man in Dallas to just an okay role player. Sullinger's still a 72 with his injury. I think that's just about right. And Clippers, I put Blake Griffin down to an 83, Bledsoe down to a 79, Chris Paul remains the same, Butler down to a 74, Chauncey Billups to a 74, and I think this team was probably, and Grant Hill was 68, he was a 77. So the Clippers were the most overrated team on this game, no doubt about it. But I took Blake Griffin from, I believe, an 86 to an 83. I just think he's a little bit overrated, I'm going to be honest, but yeah, I mean, you can change this if you want, but I went through the time to change this based on my opinion and just how they played this season. So, Marc Gasol, 85, Defensive Player of the Year. Pretty good rating for him. 83s across the board. And then Memphis's bench is really not that good. I can honestly boost Quincy Pondexter up just a little bit. I wasn't actually thinking. He could probably go to about a 68. But, again, I don't know. It's just tough with the playoffs he had. Wait a minute, what is that? Lou Williams with 76? Yeah, that's about right. Okay, I'm just making sure I went through everything. Josh Smith going down just a little bit, kind of overrated on this game. I like him in real life. Jeff T gave him a little bit. James, I actually boosted a little bit, if you believe it or not. I boosted his rebounding numbers a little bit, just so he'll average around 8, 9 in that general range in the association mode. This is basically what this is for, just for association. I believe I put Wade down to a 91. He was a 93. You know, it's just deal with injuries and stuff like that. Ray Allen down, Mike Miller down, Chris Anderson up just a tad bit. Eric Gordon down. I don't think he deserved an 84 necessarily. And I basically didn't make too many changes here with the Hornets. Now, the Jazz, 85 to 83, 83 to 80. Favors, I think, remains at a 75. I think this is all right by the looks of it. This team, Cousins from an 82 to an 83, I really think he's a good center. I mean, he had up and down stretches this season, so I would say anywhere from an 82 to an 85 rating for him would be good. I put Tyreek at an 78 simply because his position, he hasn't found his niche yet. And with that said, you know, I'm just not that sure about him, so I'll put him at a 78 instead of the 80. And yeah, I'm going to try to fly through this because it's really not that important. You can see with your own eyes what I've done here, and I'm going to show you how to download it. But I think the Lakers needed just a little bit, like Pau Gasol down to a 76, Nash down to an 80, and Kobe's still a 95, but I don't think they'll do as good in association from what they used to be. So I think with this roster combination, you'll get just about the most realistic season you possibly can get, in my opinion. I actually haven't seen any like updated rosters or anybody actually take the time to do this. So, and I know it's towards the end of the season too, and that's why I was able to do this. Just giving my opinion. But we're almost through the teams. And, yeah, I'm pretty picky, I'm not going to lie. 88 to 87 for James Harden. Now, this is debatable. Tony Parker can be anywhere from an 86 to about a 90. I gave him 90 because he was just sensational in the playoffs. I'll stick with 90 because Rajon Rondo has a 90, Russell Westbrook has a 90, and that's just kind of the way it goes. Yeah, Westbrook had a 90. Kevin Love had an 88. It just seems right for him. I actually didn't change it at all. Yeah, just overall, I think this is the best complete roster for association mode, or if you're trying to do something like that, or create a legend, or if you want to start a new My Career and you don't want to deal with some of the cheese, then I highly suggest this. So let's go ahead and go to 2K Share and go to download. Now, depending on when you're seeing this video, it really just depends, but you're going to go to roster and newest, and mine should be realistic ratings coming from an unbiased fan based on the 2012 to 13 season. Now, unbiased fan, you know, I'm a Celtics fan, but I try to keep this as unbiased as possible. And if you can't catch this roster by the time you see this video, just hit Y and then search by gamertag and just type in my gamertag, which is dyclif, and if you didn't already know that, there it is. And my rosters should come up, which I only have one posted on 2K Share. So hope you guys have enjoyed, and as always, have a nice day.